On Trantor, Rue goes digging for clues in 𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐻's quarters, using a stealth device called the Shadowmaster's silencer, but Dusk catches her in the act. More curious than angry by her snooping, he questions how she remembers the layout of the servants' passages, since Rue's memories were wiped decades ago when she stopped working in Gossamer Court. Revealing that the Cloud Dominion has developed secret memory restoration technology, she changes the subject and confronts Dusk about 𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐻's robotic nature. However, Dusk begins acting strangely, leading Rue to believe that someone has edited his memories to hide 𝐤𝐬𝐬𝐻's true purpose. Moving their conversation to the mural room, they reflect on the history of intelligent robots in the galaxy. For years, they lived in harmony with humans, but after centuries of cruel treatment, they rebelled, leading to bloody conflicts that ended with the extinction of all robots. As Dusk struggles to recall more information, Rue offers to have his memories restored, but he is distracted by a suspicious segment of the mural. As they lean closer to investigate, they are interrupted as Brother Day has called for the executions of Polly and Constant. On Ignis, Gale confronts Tellem about Salvor's disappearance and demands answers. Surprisingly, Tellem confesses to killing Hari and imprisoning Salvor, and claims that she did it because Hari was holding Gale back. As she gets more frustrated, Tellem also reveals that Gale is actually trapped inside a rudimentary jail outfitted with psychic dampeners that will eventually break down her mental barriers. Back on Trantor, Polly and Constant's execution begins and is broadcasted around the galaxy. As audiences watch on their monitors, Brother Day condemns the Foundation and the ghost of Hari Seldon, and orders the Imperial fleet to surround Terminus. As Day prepares to behead Constant using an ancient execution device, 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐻 warps in with his ship, causing absolute pandemonium. In the ensuing chaos, 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻 manages to rescue Constant and escape, but Polly is captured yet again. While most of the royal family manage to escape with minor injuries, Day is almost mangled to death by the loyal beast Becky, but he is saved by Imperial guards. In the wake of the attack, Belrios and Glawen realize that the Empire might be more vulnerable than they previously thought. After deactivating the execution device, 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻 and Constant prepare to jump to Terminus, while the royal family finds shelter from the chaos. Viewing 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻's actions as a declaration of war from the Foundation, Dusk encourages Day to respond with swift and deliberate violence. However, he decides to personally travel to Terminus with 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐻 instead, leaving Dawn in charge of Trantor in the meantime. On Ignis, Salvor is visited by Josiah, who offers some food and information on the psychic dampeners on the ceiling of her cell. Wishing that she had a way to consult with Hari, Salvor laments her dilemma, but suddenly realizes she has a way to communicate with a different version of Hari. Using the Prime Radiant, which she recovered from their ship before it was stolen, Salvor projects her consciousness into the vault on Terminus, where she talks with the digital copy of Hari Seldon. Surprised by her appearance, Hari expertly deduces that another copy of himself must exist, and that his Foundation was always meant as a control group in the grand experiment of psychohistory. When Salvor begins to tell Hari about Gale and the Mentalics, he tells her to stop, as he is not meant to know that information. After Hari shows Salvor how to reconfigure the psychic dampeners, she shares one last crucial piece of information, telling Hari about how 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻 will pierce the hide of the Empire. Once alone in the vault, Hari decides to take action, and writes the words 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻 on his desk. Outside, the words appear on the side of the vault as Warden Fount is vaporized, revealing that Salvor and Gale's story is occurring several weeks before the rest of the narrative. Back in the present, 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐻 and Constant arrive in the orbit of Terminus and see the Imperial fleet surrounding the planet. So, they engage their ship's stealth mode to avoid detection. With time to burn, Constant casually suggests that they act on their mutual attraction, leading to their first act of intimacy. However, their pillow talk is cut short by Belrios, who commandeers their ship remotely and prepares to dock. Meanwhile, on Trantor, Dusk and Rue resume their examination of the mural, and after discovering a hidden passageway, they head inside to investigate. At the same time, 𝐒𝐸th and Dawn arrange another meeting in the maintenance tunnels, and Dawn agrees to father her child. Reversing his sterility with the medical device, they get intimate, ensuring that 𝐒𝐸th will become pregnant. Back on Ignis, Salvor escapes her cell by hacking the psychic dampeners and using their dissonant frequencies to break through the ceiling. Simultaneously, Gale is prepared for a sacrificial ritual as Tellum reveals her true plan. For decades, Tellum has been transporting her consciousness into younger hosts as she grows old, providing both immortality and improvement to her mental abilities. As the rest of the Mentalics watch on, the ritual begins, and Gale tries to fight off Tellum's psychic invasion. As Day and Demerzel head to Terminus on the Imperial jump ship, the Rubicon, 𝐒𝐸th and Dawn discuss their future, and 𝐒𝐸th suggests that they kill Day and destroy all of the clones. Dawn reasons that Demerzel would stop them, since she is programmed to protect the Empire. But when 𝐒𝐸th asks who programmed Demerzel in the first place, Dawn has a sudden revelation. While he always assumed that Demerzel was programmed to protect all of the Emperors, he now suspects that she is only loyal to 𝐒𝐞𝐚 I, making him and the rest of the clones effectively puppets of her rulership. In the secret passage, Rue and Dusk encounter a memory of 𝐒𝐞𝐚 I, who tells them they have discovered a secret prison that holds the truth of Demerzel's origins.